Do you know that there's a parkland that Disney forces you to go to? Yes, seriously, Disney's Animal Kingdom has an actually inescapable land, so if you have to walk through it, let's see what you can see while you do. I'm taking you on a full tour of the Oasis and Discovery Island at Disney's Animal Kingdom, because you do actually have to walk around it. There's a lot of cool stuff though. As you probably guessed, Disney's Animal Kingdom is the animal-themed theme park here in Disney World, and there are actually a few things to check out outside of the entrance before we get started. For one, there is actually a table service restaurant located outside of the park. There's a Rainforest Cafe location just outside of Animal Kingdom. You might have a Rainforest Cafe in your hometown, you might not. It is a chain. Rainforest Cafe is, as you guessed it, a rainforest-themed restaurant featuring animatronic animals, thunderstorms, tropical fish, a whole bunch of really cool details. It is a chain from Landry's, and it is on the pricey side for the food you get. Also, none of the food, in my opinion, is anything that special. However, with those animatronic animals, this is a big winner with kids, and a lot of families really love Rainforest Cafe. But at the same time, if you have a Rainforest Cafe close to home, you might want to head to one of the more unique, more Disney restaurants. Rainforest Cafe is a Landry's restaurant, not a Disney one. So you might want to head somewhere else when you're here. Still, as you can see, it is super themed. So definitely a fun experience, and it's outside of the park. You don't need a park ticket. Look, it's Dory. And also Dory. Rainforest Cafe also has a huge gift shop in here, and it's kind of like tucked away. I forget this exists because you do have to head into Rainforest Cafe to get in here, but lots of plushes and stuff. Again, not going to be Disney themed, so you might want to go for something in the park, but still, huge gift shop to walk around when you're in here. You can also enter this side of Rainforest Cafe from inside of the park, and there's sort of this like really nice secret little courtyard where you can wait. And there's not usually a lot of people back here. Sometimes an outdoor bar. But Rainforest Cafe actually isn't my favorite amenity outside of the park because there's more than one. I'm gonna show you my favorite. Animal Kingdom also uniquely has a seasonally open shop outside of the gates, the Outpost shop. I haven't seen this open in a while, but it does have a variety of Animal Kingdom and Disney general merchandise. And there's also a Joffrey's with little to no line. Shaken Jamaican cold brew in hand. Now I can talk about the layouts. One last thing you definitely want to know about before we head in. There are a few PhotoPass photo ops outside the gates of Animal Kingdom. Super fun ones. Look at that whole family crammed in there. Just very, very fun photo ops. At Christmas, there's a big Christmas tree out here you can take a picture with. So definitely keep an eye out for those, especially if you have the Memory Maker photo package. Right by the entrance, you've got your important stuff like guest relations, lockers, restrooms, ATM, and things like that. You'll find all of that right up here, right when you get into the park. But we are in for an Animal Kingdom day. This first area you walk into when you enter the park is called the Oasis. It is one of the two lands we're looking at today. It's very small, but it's certainly a lush oasis. Let's see if we can see any animals. I'm not seeing anybody just yet. Oh wait, yes I am. Oh, hello. They're all just hanging out over here. Look at them. They're so cute. Hi, Ducky. I think. Yeah, you gotta be a duck. Does anybody else think ducks are kind of like cats? Look at that, that's just like a cat. On this side, you've got wheelchair rentals, package pickup, ECV rentals, stroller rentals, all your rentals. And also a merch shop, Garden Gate Gifts, aka the Camera Center. This is a really small location, gonna have more essentials like strollers, things that your kids might get excited and want to buy, like bubble ones, cooling towels and things like that, but not very much. A couple hats, some sunglasses and things like that in here as well. Just where you can purchase your Memory Maker, your PhotoPass. It lets you know how to do that on your app. One thing I love about the Oasis particularly, but all of Animal Kingdom, is that regular old ducks just hang out with the like cool ducks. Regular old ducks.
I tried, but you keep screwing
Cool
yourself.
duck. The front of the park is gonna have smaller animals, but no less cool and exotic ones. This one is a Barbaroussa, which translates to pig deer. There's an animal. I can see one of them back there doing his thing, sniffing around. Look at this fat iguana. It's called a rhinoceros iguana. I walk right past the Oasis all the time. You really shouldn't. There's a lot of really cool animals in here. It's super peaceful and it's not typically very crowded. So Oasis is a good name. I feel like everyone either likes birds or is scared of them. I'm in the likes bird court. I know Molly and Morgan are in the scared of them court. Let me know what your bird feelings are. So this is a little path that kind of crosses right through the Oasis, and I, again, walk right past it all the time. It's really easy to walk past. There's not any attractions or food or anything down here, but there are animals, which is the whole point of Animal Kingdom. They're really cool to see. So definitely make sure you're taking some windy trails in Animal Kingdom. They might lead you to something cool and surprising. So the reason the Oasis exists is to give you this very cool view of the Tree of Life as you come through. And I have to say, rickety bridge to cave to Tree of Life, definitely my favorite way to enter. You can find the rickety bridge on the left side of the Oasis. Very cool. But believe it or not, that was all to see in the Oasis, and we are on to Discovery Island, the inescapable land of Animal Kingdom. You gotta walk through it to get anywhere else. I see some familiar faces. Hi Rafiki, hi Timon. Woo! Keep an eye on the Discovery Island rivers when you're in Animal Kingdom. They run throughout the park, but mostly around Discovery Island where we are today. And you can see tons of characters floating by on boats. It's called flotillas. Flotillas? Flotillas or flotillas? Either way, they were introduced after the 2020 park closures, and they are very fun. I absolutely love this park. I don't think it has the stress levels of other Disney World parks, so I'm super happy to be starting my land tours here at Discovery Island, where I can gaze upon the Tree of Life, see birds flying around it. So cool. If you've been to Animal Kingdom, you've been to Discovery Island, you probably know it as how to get to Africa, Pandora, Asia, Dinoland USA. All your favorite rides, you do have to walk through this land, but there's a lot of stuff in this land that I don't want you to miss, and that's why I'm making this video today, because you're probably walking past a surprising amount of cool stuff. Obviously, we have to start with the amazing Tree of Life. So this is the landmark, or the weenie as Walt Disney called it, of this park. It is actually made from an upside down oil rig, and it's 145 feet tall, so super big. And if you look closely, you can see over 300 animals carved into the trunk. 300. The carvings are gorgeous. You can see right here, there's like a stag. I see an elephant. It's super fun to look for the animals and point them out. But it's just gorgeous. I mean, the art on it is gorgeous. You'll find a couple of different Disney photographers out here to take your photo with the Tree of Life, or of course you can snag your own selfie. It's a must-do in your Animal Kingdom. You can't not take a picture with the Tree of Life. Discovery Island is home to 2 must-stop merchandise spots. Let's check them out. There's some great stuff here. On your left, you'll find Island Mercantile. Now, this is a great spot to find some popular Disney collections and things like that. Island Mercantile and Discovery Island Traders are both very large merchandise stores. Now let's see what you can find in here. We've got the 50th collection in here. Ears, lounge light backpacks, t-shirts, the whole shebang. The Volt collection too. Pirate Mickey, plus some very fitting up merch. Wilderness Explorers, that's interesting. Turning Red Ears. Also make sure you check out the actual theming of the store, because there are some really awesome wood carved details in here that just look super cool up by the ceiling. And we all know it would not be Animal Kingdom without animal print. You can even snag some of the Pandora merch in here if you don't want to carry it all the way from the land of Avatar. And then right over here on the back exit, we have this really cute Lion King photo op and a caricature artist. You can usually find caricature artists around the park, so just keep an eye out if that's something you want as a souvenir. Just across the way, we've got Discovery Trading Company and Riverside Depot, which are really just 2 halves of the same store. And this is the largest store in Animal Kingdom, so if you're looking for souvenirs, this is where you're gonna wanna head. There's lots of Disney home stuff in here, including things like mugs. I love a mug. My mug cabinet is too full, but oh my gosh. Plushes, princess toys, and Star Wars merch. Expedition Everest Adventure Pack. That's so cute. Pre-packaged snacks. My favorite thing you can buy, journals. Kids threads. Fun Mickey backpack. I tell you, we're on like room 4. This store is huge. Also very pretty if you look up. Boom, baby. And you can typically find some of the designer collections in this store as well if you're on the hunt for something specific. Luckily, the stores were air conditioned because it feels like 100 degrees today, but if they weren't, you could also grab a refreshing ice cream or beverage, or if you didn't go in the stores, look for snack stands. Always a good place to get a Mickey bar. There's never a bad time. Also, if you've got little ones, I've got a must-see opportunity for you. And also, if you're an adult who wants to have a little fun, like me, becoming a Wilderness Explorer. So you'll see these Wilderness Explorer headquarters around Animal Kingdom, and you can pick up a little pamphlet here where you can collect Wilderness Explorer badges by doing different activities around the park. I think that we should grab one. All right, I've officially become a wilderness explorer, as you can see from my badge. And I can use this book to collect stickers around the park all day and on the rest of my land tours. And you get to learn about animals and habitats and things while you do so, and the environment. Super, super fun. I've done a few of these before. I've actually never completed it. Maybe I will while I do these land tours, but it's a very fun interactive activity. There aren't like any time limits on it. You can bring your book back next time you're here and keep getting stickers. Super fun for kids. I highly recommend. My favorite thing in all of Discovery Island just started. I'm so excited I caught it.
There is one species that we work with that is in particular very special to us.
I appreciate
it's called the blue-throated macaque, remaining in the forests of Bolivia. That's it, 300 birds. There are more of you standing right here right now than there are those birds remaining, but it is not all bad news, because just like this.
Absolutely adore winged encounters. It's amazing to see that many macaw parrots flying right above your head, and I mean right above your head. I think I got hit with a wing. They are so beautiful. It is so cool. It's so magical. I don't find it scary. Maybe if you don't like birds, you'll find it scary, but it is one of my favorite things about Animal Kingdom. I literally teared up when I saw them all fly out from around Tree of Life. It is so cool. It happens around Discovery Island. There aren't set times every day, so just keep an eye out when you're around here. And you might even have some macaws fly by you if you're walking around Discovery Island and you missed winged encounters, so keep an eye out. You can always ask cast members as well when the next winged encounters might pop up if you really want to catch it. That's only the beginning of Discovery Island. Already one of my favorite magical moments in Disney World. And there's so much more to see, so much more. We headed just to the right. Discovery Island's kind of a circle. You'll pass Doug and Russell's Wilderness Explorers Clubhouse, which used to be a meet and greet location for Doug and Russell. However, it hasn't returned yet. Hopefully it will. And just next to it is the entrance to It's Tough to Be a Bug at the Tree of Life Theater. This is a show that actually takes place within the Tree of Life. It's 9 minutes long. It's 3D, 4D. There are animatronics. It's very, very cool. I really like the show, but it can be scary for little ones, surprisingly. But I think we should head inside and check it out, especially for some air conditioning on this hot day. That is definitely the same tree as my space tree, but much bigger. I show you that in my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge tour if you want to check it out. Really great views of the Tree of Life in here. Here we go. Heading into tunnels under the Tree of Life. And then you end up under the Tree of Life. That's where we are right now. And I really love the details in this waiting area as you wait for the show, because it's Bugs Life themed versions of famous musicals. Auntie, Beauty and the Bees, A Cockroach Line. It's also dark and cool in here, which is nice. But as you can probably tell, this attraction is based on a Bug's Life. Filming in the theater, but good news, I'm officially an honorary bug, which I think means I don't have to be scared of them. That show is very cute. I like it. It's short. It usually doesn't have a wait. It's air conditioned. However, it definitely can get scary. I've never been in there where a little kiddo doesn't end up crying, so just be aware that it does get dark. There are some scary bugs involved, but everything works out at the end. I will say there's a part where the hornet stings you, and it's not bad, but I never let it happen to me until I was like 20 years old, because I'm so scared of hornets. But I do now. I do now like a grown-up. And the show lets out to more of the Tree of Life trails up around the Tree of Life. These are technically called the Discovery Island trails. You can sometimes catch animal exhibits along these little areas. And it's a really like kind of secret way to get around Animal Kingdom. It's Discovery Island especially, because you can just walk up around these trails and sort of cross through with no crowds, lots of shady spots. Just over here, I found this hidden giant Galapagos tortoise section. Look at this one sleeping. Oh, there's one literally right below me. That one's on the go. Oh my gosh, Donald. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Launchpad. All right, I'm headed under the Tree of Life, back out past the exit of a bug's life to continue checking out Discovery Island. Having a great day so far. The next thing I'm going to show you is a massively underrated snack / lunch here in Animal Kingdom. So good, you're going to be shocked. A dance party just broke out. I'm having a great time. There are a surprising number of food and dining locations on Discovery Island. We're in like a massive area of them, so I'll run you through them and we'll get that surprising snack. There's a bathroom over here by the entrance to Dinoland, and I actually see a pretty familiar face. It's Kevin! So much up-flavored fun in Discovery Island. Definitely a place to be if you're an Up fan. Here we've got the ever-important dining location, Isle of Java. You can get some Joffrey's coffee here, some sweet treats. Great place to grab a quick breakfast. Fun fact, this tiger tail here is a pretty good dupe for the famous treasure cat tail in Magic Kingdom. My stop for lunch is going to be Flame Tree Barbecue though. This is, as it sounds, a barbecue location. Lots of awesome barbecue eats on the menu, including loaded barbecue mac and cheese. Obviously that's what I got. And you should too, because it's so good. Look at it in all its glory. I'm so hungry. This looks amazing. The really great thing about Flame Tree Barbecue is it has tons of beautiful tucked away seating in these little pavilions back behind the kiosk, right on the water, views of Expedition Everest, beautifully themed. It's like one of the best places to eat in Disney World. I picked a nice table with a view of Expedition Everest in the water. And it looks like Kite Tails is about to start, which is awesome because I'll get my meal and a show. All right, I went for the barbecue mac and cheese, which as you can see is beautiful cheesy mac and cheese with barbecue sauce, barbecue, coleslaw, and even some onion rings. It's a very large portion, definitely a big shareable snack or even a meal like I'm having it right now. I can't recommend this enough. It is so tasty. I can't wait to give it a try. I'm going to bite with a little bit of everything. It is so good. The barbecue sauce is smoky, the pulled pork itself is cooked so well. There's just the tiniest hint of spice to it, which is awesome. The mac and cheese itself is so creamy and delightful, and the slaw kind of cools it all down, especially on a hot day. I love this. I have gotten it many times, I will get it many times again. It's so, so, so tasty. A really great hidden treat here in Animal Kingdom. Not as flashy as the Thule Canteen, but pretty darn delicious. Did you guys know that when I was in college, I used to order takeout that was barbecue and mac and cheese, and then I would mix them together, and I would eat it in bed while watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. This is kind of like that, but with less Guy Fieri. This might be the best place to watch kite tails. The kites are coming so close. There's nobody back here. It's me and one other family. It's shady, unlike the actual kite tail seating. And I'm not kidding, the kites are coming so close. Kite tails typically happens on the 15 minutes of every hour, like 3:15 it's right now. And this is a great place to watch it from. So grab yourself a loaded mac and watch a Simba kite fly through the air. I'm having a great time. What a fun surprise! This has been a great meal. I got to see Mufasa in kite form. Or is it older Simba? It's gotta be older Simba. His mane's really red. In other news, I have no idea how to get out of here. I'm gonna guess this way. And I don't know where my Wilderness Explorer sticker went. Hope you're not full yet. You didn't eat the mac and cheese I did, so it would be weird if you were, but there's more food. Right here by the entrance of It's Tough to Be a Bug is the feeding ground, which is a great popcorn stand. Also got some cool drinks. There's even that Simba popcorn bucket, which is so silly, but if you hold it up like at the beginning of Circle of Life, it's less silly and then it's really cool. Across the way we've got the Smiling Crocodile, which is open limited hours. It's open to kind of supplement lunch. You can typically find some more fun snack items here. I know that they've had a jelly donut pulled pork sandwich before. I don't know about you, but that sounds suspicious. Jelly donut pulled pork? Is that good? Oh no, wait, the pulled pork jelly donut is over here at 8 Spoon Cafe now. Interesting. So, don't worry. You don't have to get there before 3 to get the pulled pork jelly donut sandwich you've been scrambling for. This also has mac and cheese, including a pulled pork mac and cheese, just like the one I just had. Not just like, it's a little different, but lots of options for pulled pork mac and cheese in this area of the park. Flame Tree's got too long of a line, head to 8 Spoon. We are now by the entrance to Asia. Animal Kingdom's pretty similar to Magic Kingdom in that it's kind of wheel and spoke. You got the center area with the Tree of Life, and you can take all these bridges out to the different lands, which is why this land is inescapable. But right here by that is the Adventurers Outpost, which is currently closed, but prior to the park closures in 2020, you could meet Safari, Mickey, and Minnie here. This was one of my favorite Mickey and Minnie meet and greets. I think they're so cute in their little safari clothes, so I certainly hope this one returns. More meet and greets are set to return throughout the summer, so keep an eye on AllEars for all of the updates. Hopefully, I'll be hugging Safari Mickey soon. Alright, that's pretty much this side of Discovery Island, but remember our secret crossover behind It's Tough to Be a Bug? Let's go that way. Also, there is one of those hidden Wilderness Explorer locations back here, so if you're collecting badges, head up through the It's Tough to Be a Bug exit, or on the secret trail that I'm about to go on. It does get crowded back here when It's Tough to Be a Bug opens up, but right now I'm just headed through. And It's Tough to Be a Bug must be going on because nobody's back here. Now this little waterfall side section I'm in now is Molly's favorite place to drink coffee in Animal Kingdom. There's not usually a lot of people back here. You can access it from the It's Tough to Be a Bug side, or if you turn right at the little cute cotton top tamarins, which I will show you because I'm obsessed with those monkeys. They're so cute. Now it is a toasty day, so if I were them, I'd be inside. And I don't see any of the little cotton top tamarins out playing right now. Wait, yes I do. There's a few little buddies hanging out in the shade. They're so little and cute. Definitely, this is one of my favorite animal exhibits that you can find on Discovery Island, so definitely check out the cotton top tamarins. Sometimes they're a lot more active, depends on the time of day. In general, the Animal Kingdom animals are more active first thing in the morning and towards like dusk time. So that's when you want to keep an eye out for them. That brings us to Terra Treats, which is another of those small stands that's only open for like prime lunchtime, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can get pizza here and cool drinks. There's a cocktail, the Loggerhead. Definitely not something I'd recommend, but if lines are super long, it's busy and it's open, always worth it to stop if you are really, really hungry. And that's right next to the Africa Bridge. I had to pause to put on my rain jacket because it would really be a Florida afternoon if it didn't start raining. No, it's light right now, but I don't trust it. On the other side of the Africa Gate, we have the Disney Vacation Club Info Center. So if you're looking into Disney's timeshare program, you can come learn a little bit more about that over here. And then we've got the ever important Creature Comforts, which is this park's Starbucks location. This is my favorite Starbucks location in any of the Disney World theme parks for a couple of reasons. One, it's always very cool in here. Two, it's got very beautiful decoration. And three, I think this is probably the least likely Starbucks to have a line in any of the parks. Most of the time there's only a few people ahead of me. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe Animal Kingdom makes people want Joffrey's more. Maybe the 2 lanes here are a little easier to navigate. I don't know what it is, but usually I've only had to wait like a couple of minutes here at this Starbucks, opposed to like 10 plus minutes, 20 minutes at the Magic Kingdom Starbucks. And long lines at the other ones too, so mystical no line Starbucks. Suspicious. I mean, there's a little line, but mystical. What's going on? And of course, you can find those collectible Disney World location cups, Starbucks cups, like this Animal Kingdom vintage one. So cute! Look, it's got a Carnotaurus on it. As well as lots of other Disney World Starbucks cups too. I've already had my coffee today, and we have one of my favorite locations in all of Disney World still to visit, so we're moving on. Bye, Creature Comforts. I'll see you literally the next time I'm here. I love Starbucks. It's a problem. Have you guys had the chocolate cream cold brew yet? It's new. Very good. This is the thing about Animal Kingdom is there's all these winding trails that you may have never taken before. I've literally never walked on this trail that I'm on right now. And I'm seeing a view of the Tree of Life that I've never seen before. And I come here all the time. So definitely wander a little bit if you got some time to kill during your Animal Kingdom day. It's so pretty in here. This is probably the single best spot to check out the carvings on the Tree of Life. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The backside of water. Oh no, it's raining really hard. I jinxed myself. All right, I can't get my camera wet. I'm gonna solve this issue and I'll be right back. Please hold. Update. I somehow ended up over by It's Tough to Be a Bug again. So I've done this to myself and I gotta get to the next location. I'm really excited about it. The question is, can I do it without getting uncomfortably soaked? You tell me, what do you think my odds are? It literally started raining harder. I'm going. I made a pit stop to see flamingos. They don't seem bothered by the rain. Look at them sitting in their little mud seats. They're so cute. Now I'm in the Otter Grotto, which is also a part of Discovery Island. It's this little cave. It's convenient because look outside. Looks really good, right? I think the otters are probably in the otter house hiding from the rain, but look at these fish. Striking. I'm gonna check the radar and then my journey's gonna continue. Oh, okay, so this looks really good. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a little break. Any second now. All right, spoiler alert, but the good news is I can get us on the walk-up wait list for my favorite spot and our big finale location of this tour, Nomad Lounge. So, Nomad Lounge is an extremely popular lounge here in Animal Kingdom. You'll see why, I'll show you. But it's also pretty hard to get into. Sometimes the walk-up wait list will be full, but go ahead and pull up the Nomad Lounge page on your My Disney Experience app and hit that join walk-up wait list button. If there's availability, you can join the wait list right from your phone and then head on over whenever your table is called. I'm on the wait list now, so hopefully the rain will stop before my table is called. And then we can head over there. I was in the Otter Grotto so long that Pizzafari closed. This is the entrance to yet another dining location here on Discovery Island. It is Pizzafari. This is definitely not one of my favorite spots, but it is a good spot to go if you've got picky eaters or kids, or you really just need to stuff your face with some theme park pizza. Now this isn't going to be great pizza. Disney World is notoriously bad at pizza. We call it pillow pizza because the crust is so doughy and pillowy. But is it filling? Yes. Is it an option? Yes. I think though that you should maybe head around the corner if you're hungry and in this area. Pizzafari has plenty of indoor seating and plenty of outdoor seating. Right now, of course, the outdoor seating's a little wet, but it's a great place also for families. It's quick service, it's on the cheaper side, unlike our last rainbow! Wow! I know there's more to see, but look at this rainbow! Anyway, as I was saying, Pizzafari is cheap, unlike the last two locations that we're visiting. It is going to be one of the more inexpensive options here in this area of the park, although it's not too far from Satu'li Canteen, which is my favorite inexpensive quick service in Disney World. So head over there, I think, if you want something more unique. One other thing about the Oasis is that you can sometimes catch Divine, who is a living vine lady. She is very, very cool. Molly's scared of her. I'm not scared of her. I think she's awesome. So keep an eye out for her. I didn't capture her today, but we can toss some movie magic in so you can see her. So our last leg of Discovery Island takes us past yet another Disney Vacation Club information kiosk and towards Pandora World of Avatar. But there are a few things that you gotta see over here. One of my favorite Animal Kingdom photo walls is right over here, the direction of the entrance to Pandora. It is a sunrise or sunset on the savannah, just like in Lion King. It's a very popular photo spot. There is a small merchandise kiosk that's closed over here from the rain, but it is open sometimes depending on the crowds and the time of day. Now we've got the fanciest restaurant in Animal Kingdom. It's Tiffins. This is a signature dining restaurant, $3 signs on the Disney website. It's gonna be pretty pricey, but it's got an adventurous menu. They serve lunch and dinner here, and it is pretty popular with those who have been. So Tiffins serves a more adventurous menu with things like a whole fried sustainable fish and charred octopus. It's got a very famous bread service, and it's a nice meal. It's expensive, but it is a great way to spend the middle of your Animal Kingdom day if you are looking for a nicer meal. But if you don't want to commit to what might be a very long and lengthy table service meal in the middle of your day, you can head to the Attached Lounge, which is our big finale and probably my favorite lounge in all of Disney World. And I know I'm not the only one on that. Nomad Lounge. So Nomad Lounge is attached to Tiffins. They do share a kitchen, so you're gonna get a lot of the same quality food at Nomad Lounge with the small plates, and then some amazing cocktails, plus just gorgeous atmosphere. We'll take a look when we get inside. It is themed to the nomadic nature of travel, and there are some really beautiful details inside as well. Here's a glimpse at the menu. Lots of beautiful craft cocktails and things like that, plus just a few small plates. Now, these are gonna be a little bit more geared towards more adventurous eaters in most cases, but the churros here are widely considered the best churros in Disney World by our staff. No joke, Nomad Lounge for me is always, always, always a must-do when I'm at Animal Kingdom for fun. It doesn't matter how long I have to try to get on that mobile wait list or what time of day I get in there, it is a must-do for me. I definitely think it's worth a try, especially if you are a group of adults It's not as fun for kiddos, although there is, you know, they'll like churros dipped in chocolate sauce, who doesn't? But it is definitely a more adult experience. So if you've got time for a lounge, if you think that might be the right choice for your party, I highly recommend Nomad Lounge. Just keep in mind, you might have to wait. I've been on the wait list for about an hour. So I got a seat on the outside patio. And you can see it's beautiful out here. I get to listen to the thunder. It's right on the water. You can see the characters go by when they do come by, which they might, but they might not because of the rain. It's absolutely gorgeous. People used to always say to me that it didn't feel like you were in a theme park when you're at Nomad Lounge, and I was like, they're just saying that. But it really does not feel like you're in a theme park when you're at Nomad Lounge. While I wait for my food, the verdict, you might be like, wow, Quincy, you stayed so dry. You might think that. But my dress is soaked. This is the normal color. So we took a little glimpse of the regular menu outside, but this is the specials menu while I'm here. There are usually a lot of specials. So there were only like 5 or 6 small plates out on the full menu. Look how many special small plates there are. And I definitely went for one of those specials. I've got a small plate coming too, but for my drink, I got the lychee martini, which is on special. It's Crooksland Gin, Saint Germain liqueur, lychee puree, and lime juice. And it does have a whole beautiful lychee fruit in there. I love the taste of lychee, or is it lychee? Regardless, I love it, so I'm very excited about this. Cheers! Okay, so this doesn't taste like a lot of lychee martinis I've had. There's a really good one over at Morimoto Asia. This one's a lot tartar. It's got like a little bit of a sour note to it, and I can definitely taste the elderflower liqueur in it as well. Okay, it's very good. A lot of subtle flavors. If you like the flavor of lychee, I definitely recommend trying this out. But I will say, if you don't think you do, or you haven't had lychee, this isn't a super lychee drink, which I actually like, so that's a complaint for me, but I think you'll enjoy this if you like something a little more tart. I can definitely taste the lime juice. It's certainly tasty. It's also huge for a martini. All of my drinks at Nomad Lounge have always been amazing, so I'm not sure you can go wrong. For my small plate, I got another one of the specials. This is the Gobi Manchurian. It is crispy fried cauliflower, Manchurian sauce, and green onion. It smells really heavily of soy, and it looks amazing. Oh yeah. I'm about to take way too big of a bite. That's very good. Super hot, super soft pieces of cauliflower surrounded by a very thick batter, kind of similar to the kind of batter you would have on like orange chicken at an Asian restaurant. The sauce is super light, but also like sticky on the actual meat. Lots of like soy flavors I'm tasting. It's a very like glazy sort of sauce, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like tartness to it. And then the cauliflower is cooked perfectly. Once you get in, get the bite in there, it starts to melt in your mouth. It is so, so, so good. Again, I haven't had a bad small plate at Nomad Lounge. I'm a really big fan of the bread service, which is the same famous bread service you can get over at Tiffins. And also, I always get the tuna bowl here, which in my opinion is one of the actual truly spiciest things that you can have in Disney World. So if you're a spicy fan, you've got to try that Nomad Lounge tuna bowl. Now that I think about it, that just about does it for our Discovery Island tour. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you do. And now, go check out another awesome lounge in my Hollywood Boulevard tour. See you there!